Welcome to Cosmic Intuitive Tarot. This is going to be a collective love reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I pre-pulled a card from the Gateway Light of Activation, and you received Ancestral Realm, Karmic Release, Healing the Lineage, and Boundaries. I'm going to read you a little bit here from the passage, and that is, it says, even though they may no longer be with on the physical plane, our ancestors are living through our choices and experiences. When someone decides to walk the spiritual path, whether they realize it or not, their life becomes an answer to the ancestors' prayers. When this card comes to you, it initiates healing on all levels, but particularly with the family line. You have the opportunity to go beyond the challenging energies of your family lineage. Keep your boundaries strong, but be open to carving out a new path. Your ancestors are with you now and are here to hold a sacred and safe place for you to be able to rest. I also did get Sagittarius also got this card in their reading. So you may have strong Sagittarius placements or are dealing with a Sagittarius. So I do encourage you to watch that video as well for further clarification. We're going to ring the bell and then get started with the Psychic Tarot Oracle, pull a few of those cards, and then get into the traditional tarot. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest, and roles can be reversed. And I would appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Okay, we got the number 9, Suffering in Silence. You could be having some sleepless, restless nights and feel like you are having to be secluded and that you are suffering in silence and not speaking upon that. We did get Sacrifice. This is that hanged man energy. It's also just feeling like maybe in order to move forward that there is some type of sacrifice that's needing to happen. But within healing that lineage and setting those boundaries, just know that you are releasing karmic debts or karmic patterns from our past or even our ancestral past. And then you did get the heartache and loss. So this is like the 3 of Swords. So there is some type, this could be what that sacrifice is, that you are suffering from some type of heartache and loss. Okay, we're going to get started with the traditional tarot. We're going to use Erotic Fantasy Tarot to get started. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest, and those energies can always be swapped. Just give yourself some self-love, patience, compassion, and nurture yourself during this time if you are suffering from a heartache. On the bottom of the deck, we did get that 2 of Wands. So this is some type of choice that's needing to be made. It can deal with that sacrifice as to why you are feeling like you need to sacrifice something because there is a choice. We do have the Knight of Wands. This can be, it is the fastest moving knight, but it also is like a hot and cold energy. But this knight is courageous. It's creative, it's passionate, and it's driven, and it's going forward. We did get the Hermit. This is Virgo's major arcana. Again, this can be you or the energy you're embodying or somebody you're dealing with. But the Hermit's just going inwards, gaining that spiritual enlightenment. Get the 10 of Swords. So this is a completion of a cycle. You're completing all those heartaches, past betrayals, manipulations, things that have hurt you in the past. We have a 10 of Wands, so you definitely have a lot that you are releasing at this time. A lot of different karmic releasings are happening. The 10 of Wands are those past burdens, burdens that we carry that are ours and burdens that we carry that are others. Some of them can be from your ancestors. We have the Hanged Man. This is gaining a different perspective on the situation, getting some spiritual enlightenment around the situation. It also can be a stuck energy. We will grab some clarifiers on this to get further detail. We got the Tower. All towers can feel turbulent in those moments, but they are just clearing out those old energies for new beginnings. You do have endings here, so within these endings will be new beginnings. We got the Hierophant. This is Taurus's major arcana, but it is just a higher learning. It is that spiritual awareness, a higher perspective. It can be a traditional card. So this can mean like traditional settings as in marriage, relationships, but it is a higher learning. Can also be going back to school. We did get the 5 of Wands. So this is some type of conflict, competition, conflicts with others, arguments. The 6 of Wands, so this is a victory. The Page of Cups, so this is that new beginning. It is like a childlike energy to where it is just pouring into yourself, nurturing yourself, giving yourself that love for that new beginning, starting to fill up your own cup after these endings and the sacrifice that you're feeling like you're going through. We did get the Star, which the Star is Aquarius's major arcana. It's also a healing energy along with wish fulfillment. But when it comes in after the Tower, it is saying that that Tower moment, that turbulent moment with that Tower that's clearing out old energies is going to be very healing. So it might be something that in that moment, you don't feel like it is healing, but just know that with those old energies that are being cleared, it is healing. And then we got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords can be communication, clarity. It can be a new creative idea, new creative inspirations. And it is an air energy. So it is something like clarity of the mind. And it is a new beginning. All pages come with those aces. So it is some type of new beginning after releasing these burdens and these karmic patterns. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here. We'll start with the Witch's Tarot for clarifying. Let's start with this conflict. The 5 of Wands. This is arguments with others. It can be even internal conflicts, conflicts within our own energies, especially if you feel like you are suffering in silence. This can be an internal conflict. There is movement coming out of that. All 5s are transformations. So it is transforming that energy to that victory. Bottom of the deck, you got the 10 of Pentacles with this. So this is ultimate wish fulfillment, abundant. It is a happy home, a happy job, a successful. It's marriage. It's a happy family. It is a wish fulfillment. It is going to require a leap of faith. We got the Knight of Swords. So this is that communication or clarity that is coming in. All knights are on a mission. This one is also a very fast-moving energy. So this can be communication that is taking a leap of faith to come towards you, or this is just a divine communication that is going to be coming in to help move those energies out of conflict for you to take that leap of faith for a new beginning. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your minor arcana. We do all embody those masculine and feminine energies, but the Queen of Pentacles is stable, she's grounded, she's abundant, and she knows her self-worth. So there is going to be some kind of communication or clarity that's coming towards you to help you take that leap of faith for your ultimate wish fulfillment. This can be to do with like getting a new job, or like I said, marriage, a new home. Looks like it is a reconciliation. Okay, the Six of Wands, this is that victory, triumph, success from taking that leap of faith. And during that success and that victory, there will be something illuminated to you. Bottom of the deck here, we got the Three of Pentacles. That's a collaboration with community, with others, with the divine, or even with our higher self. The Five of Pentacles, this is coming out of the cold. This is coming out of financial instability. It also can be a feeling of abandonment, but it is coming out of that energy, and it is victory within coming out of that energy. So it looks like it's a King of Cups that is coming out of the cold, or coming out of some kind of instability energy. The King of Cups is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, this can be you or the energy you are dealing with, but he is very emotionally stable. He's emotionally abundant. He's known as like the sweetheart card, but he does lead with his heart more than his mind, and he is emotionally available. And then we did get the karma, which is like judgment. So this can be some type of past ancestral karma that is being released right now. And it's coming out of that and collaborating either again with the divine or with somebody in order to move those energies along. And when the cards are sideways, they're just meaning that wheel, that karmic wheel, that wheel of fortune that everybody has, that divine timing and destiny is at play. So those energies right now that are sideways are just fluid. They're moving. And it looks like it's a collaboration with somebody from the past. They could have either they have faced some heartache and loss, or it is you have faced some heartache and loss from the past, and it is moving on to calmer waters from that situation. Okay, let's see what this Ten of Wands is. This is the burden. So you do have 1010 here as numbers. That might be some numbers that you're seeing right now. It might be the divine that's communicating with you. If you are seeing some angel numbers, I do encourage you to look them up, see what they represent, see what resonates with you. A lot of the time you will gain some clarity out of that. It looks like this is burdens from our ancestral past, or from your past in itself. We got the moon underneath. That is Scorpio's major arcana, but that is just trusting the unknown, trusting your intuition with the situation. We got the King of Swords. So again, this can be you or the energy you are dealing with, but the King of Swords is an air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. He's very logical. He thinks with his mind. He does have that double-edged sword, so it can hurt. It does cut both ways, but he is very assertive. He is all about authenticity and communication and speaking his truth. You did get the Two of Cups, so this is some type of soulmate or relationship. And it is a wounded energy. You got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a wounded, but it is a warrior. It's ready to fight and stand up for itself and stand up for the situation to end some type of burden that's within this relationship. And just trust your intuition on it. Find your balance and know that there is movement towards the past. Could be a past thing that you've manifested, but that divine wheel is at play here. And it looks like there is somebody coming in for communication, and that's what's going to move that Nine of Wands to that 10 of Wands. which is a releasing of those burdens. So this might be some type of no contact situation or just a very minimal contact. All right, let's see what the 10 of Swords is. This is all those past betrayals, manipulations, things that have hurt our heart, words that have been said. Gain a higher perspective on the situation and some spiritual enlightenment around it. This will help if you feel like you are suffering in silence. Bottom of the deck again is that moon, so just trust your intuition around it. It is all about trusting the unknown. It sometimes can be a fearful energy because the moon is something we don't see, right? It's like an unknown energy. So sometimes it can just be a fearful of that unknown, but just trust your intuition with it. We did get the 5 of Cups out, so this is a completion of past sadness, loss, depression. 3 of Wands, so this is like a divine timing and a waiting card. So this energy, whether it be you or somebody you're dealing with, is in like a waiting period right now, and a lot of that has to do with divine timing and that karmic wheel. Just while you are in that waiting period, you know, pour into yourself, give yourself some love and compassion and patience as well as required. This could be an energy that's at a distance from you. And then we got the Star, which is Aquarius's major arcana, but it's wish fulfillment and it's a healing energy. So it is in movement right now. There is healing that is taking place, and that's partially why this is taking time, and that there is that waiting energy because there is healing that is needed. Okay, let's see what this Page of Swords is. Sometimes the Page of Swords can be a spying card. It really just depends on what comes out with it. But it is a new inspiration, new creativity. It is a new beginning. It looks like it's clarity or communication that's coming towards you. We got the Sun card out with this one. So the Sun card is a masculine energy, but it is also a yes card. It's just saying that that communication or that clarity is going to illuminate something for you. It might inspire you and give you that new creative idea. We did get the Justice, which is Libra's major arcana. So this can have something to do with legal matters, or this is just telling you to find that balance between your head and your heart. We did get the Lovers, so this is that like soulmate energy. This is something that is written in your soul contract. This is a relationship. It is going to take time. You got the 7 of Pentacles. This is all about it taking time. You got to nurture it. You got to give it love, compassion, and it takes its time. We don't plant our seeds overnight and then they grow the next morning. It's something that you got to nurture, love, and it does take time. And it looks like it's with a King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles can be coming towards you to give you some type of clarity or communication. The King of Pentacles is your minor arcana, so this can be you. Again, we do all embody those masculine and feminine energies, but we do have a divine pair. The King of Pentacles, the same thing. He's very grounded, he's stable, he's abundant, and he knows his self-worth. So it looks like this, if this is you, in your masculine energy, this can be some kind of clarity that's coming towards you, or this is this King of Pentacles, because we do have that masculine card underneath, that will be coming towards you to give you some kind of communication and clarity around your guys' relationship. We have the the Page of Cups. This again is a new beginning. All pages come with the aces. This one's coming with that Ace of Cups. But in order to get our cup to overflow, we have to pour into ourselves first before anybody else can pour into us. So this can be just a self-loving energy. There is a resting period. So while you are resting and recovering from energies and recharging, pour into yourself. Find that balance. We got the Two of Pentacles. This is a balanced energy. So just find the balance on this situation. You did get the Hanged Man sideways. This is Pisces major arcana, but the Hanged Man's just getting a different perspective on the situation. It will help you become unstuck if you are feeling stuck or feeling like you are suffering in silence or having to sacrifice too much. Just gain a different perspective on the situation, gain some spiritual enlightenment around it. We did get the Ten of Swords again. So that Ten of Swords is the ending of the, all those manipulations, betrayals, heartaches, and pains in the past. The Sun, so this can be this masculine and what he is doing, but it is a yes card. It is a confirmation card, and it is just saying something will be illuminated to you during this time of completions and during this spiritual enlightenment and gaining a different perspective. We got the Nine of Pentacles, so this is a wish fulfillment. It is a single energy. So this masculine looks like is single, but it is a wish fulfillment. I do see a hawk on this card, so that might be something that you're seeing as well, which is telling you to get that higher perspective on the situation and get balanced and ground your energies. Give yourself some love. It will help with those sleepless nights and anxiety. Okay, let's see what this Knight of Wands is. This is a courageous knight. It is the fastest moving knight. Again, this can be like a hot and cold energy, though. As quick as it comes in, it can leave. It's creative. It's passionate. It's driven. Gaining spiritual enlightenment. Going inwards to find that inner light, that inner strength and courage, something that lights you up. It's fun. It's adventurous. On the bottom, we got the Moon again, which is Scorpio's major arcana. We got the Empress, which the Empress embodies that self-love. She nurtures herself. She pours into herself. She's very grounded and stable. The Page of Wands. So this is that new beginning. It's coming with that Ace of Wands, but it is inspirational. It's creative. It's passionate. It's fun. It's adventurous. So this Knight of Wands can be it's embodying that self-love right now. It's finding its inner spark and finding its creativity. And it's putting in that work. It's putting in that time, that energy, that effort to pour into themselves right now. And again, this can be you or the energy that you're dealing with. The Hierophant, this is Taurus's major arcana. It is a traditional card. It is can mean marriage, can mean divorce. It can mean learning something new, a higher learning, a higher sense of learning, spiritual enlightenment. It is coming in for victory, though. So there's that victory, that Six of Wands. You got the Two of Swords. That is that internal choice, that internal decision. Sometimes you can feel like you're at a crossroads, but it is making that choice and that decision for these matters. And it looks like it is matters of the heart. You got the Ten of Cups. So it does have to do with a traditional relationship. This can mean marriage, but it is all about all of your cups overflowing, and I'm very emotionally happy. It's a wish fulfillment. So that is the internal choice that needs to be made on this traditional relationship. And then we have the Queen of Wands. This is a fire sign. So this is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This can be you or the energy you are dealing with. But the Queen of Wands is very charismatic. She's compassionate. She's driven. She's fiery. She's adventurous. She's creative. So there is some kind of internal choice around, probably I would say, a marriage within a relationship that needs to be made, but there is going to be victory with it. Yep, so we have at the bottom here, We have that Two of Pentacles, which is gaining balance. It's getting that balance between the earthly and spiritual realms, and it's a whole new world. So it is a completion of a cycle, creating a new cycle to begin. This can have to do with some kind of karmic release that's happening. And there's that wheel, this destiny, the divine timing that's at play. And it is with the King of Wands, so it is a divine pair. The King of Wands is a fire energy as well. The same things apply to him. He's very charismatic. He's passionate. He's driven. He's creative. And then there's the High Priest, the Hierophant. So this is a marriage, that higher learning, the higher perspective on the situation. And it is causing a bit of anxiety and sleepless nights and just restlessness around the situation. And that's what that balance is trying to create a balance on that anxiety. Okay, let's do the Hermit. This is Virgo's major arcana. This is just going inwards, finding that internal light, that internal strength and courage, gaining that spiritual enlightenment, getting that higher perspective on the situation and higher learning. There's victory with this one as well. The Moon again. Wow, there's definitely something going on with a hidden energy or an energy that is just unknown, something you can't see. So there's a lot going on behind the veil, more or less. So there's a lot that you can't see that's going on, which might be why you feel like you are suffering in silence. But just know that that wheel is turning and there are things happening behind the scenes. We did get the Seven of Wands out. This is like taking a stand for something, protecting yourself, standing up for yourself, standing up for what is right. The Knight of Wands sideways. Again, that Knight of Wands is a fast-moving knight. It is sideways, so that wheel is turning, and this knight is courageous. He has that fire, that passion, that drive inside him. And then the Page of Wands. So this is that new creative, inspirational idea. It's a new beginning. It's coming with that Ace, which is victory. So that knight is finding new ideas and standing up for themselves and standing up for what is right by going inwards and finding that internal light and that internal strength and courage. It is just a slow process. It is something that's going to take time, but it is happening. The Hanged Man, this is that different perspective, getting spiritual enlightenment. Sometimes the Hanged Man can be a bit of a stuck energy. Sometimes we get stuck in that hermit mode or in like a dark night of the soul. Let's see what comes out with it. At the bottom, we got that Ace of Swords. So that's that victory, communication, clarity that's coming in. And it is the Ace of Cups, which is a emotional beginning, a new beginning. It's something that's going to make your cup overflow. The Ten of Pentacles, this is ultimate wish fulfillment. It's, again, your happy home, marriage, life, a new job. It's an abundant wish fulfillment. And it is divine. You got the High Priestess. So you are divinely protected. You are being divinely guided. Trust your intuition around the situation and just know that, know your inner knowing, that inner strength and courage, and that you do have new beginnings and very abundant wish fulfillments ahead of you. Just these energies, again, are working through that divine timing and that karmic wheel. It looks like this energy is going to be ending some burdens by going inwards and finding that inner strength and courage. There's just a little confusion right now during this time because they are still searching. They're doing that soul searching. Again, this can be you or the energy of who you're dealing with. Let's see what this Tower is. Tower clears out all those old energies so new ones can come in. It can sometimes seem a bit turbulent in those moments. But just know it is clearing out old energies. Those old karmic things are being released. Boundaries are being set. Six of Wands, so it will be victory with this Tower. The Magician sideways again, so these energies are just, that wheel is at play, but the Magician is that there's magic all around you, that you are a magical being, and to utilize all those elements around you, and that you have it within you to manifest your own reality. The Four of Pentacles can be a bit of a holding on energy. It's a stagnant energy. It is a stable energy. All fours are stable, but it can be just holding on too tightly to past achievements and not wanting to let them go. But it is best when you manifest something to release it. You put it out into the universe of what it is that you want to manifest, and then you release it and let the universe work through those energies for you. And then the Knight of Pentacles. So this is slow happening. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight, but he is the one that embodies the slow and steady wins the race type of thing. So it is a new beginning that's happening. It's just going to take time. It is slower moving, and it's just all about learning how to release things so that new things can come forward. But you do have that victory. And it is victory with wish fulfillment. There's just a little bit of, still a little bit of mental conflict around past betrayals and heartbreaks. So let's see what the Star is. This is probably that healing energy, healing those past heartbreaks, healing those burdens that we're carrying, the Swords in the back. There is victory with this as well. Movement towards healing. You got Archangel Michael at the split, so he does come in for those healing energies. He helps with balancing those energies, as well as bringing in patience. Okay, to close it out, you got the Ace of Wands, which is a victory. It is a new beginning. So this Tower is definitely clearing out old energies so that new beginnings can happen. The Ace of Wands is creative, it's adventurous, it's fiery. It's something that really lights you up inside. We got the Chariot. So this is Cancer's major arcana, but the Chariot is victory. It is success. It's triumph. It's balanced. It's very driven. It is the fastest moving card in the deck, and it comes in for that victory. The Page of Pentacles, this is that new beginning. This is like some kind of message that's going to be coming through. The Pentacles tend to be more of a tangible thing. So this can be like a message that's going to come through via like text, phone call, or messenger. But it is a new beginning that's happening with this Tower clearing out energies. There's just a bit of confusion around it right now. It might be a bit of a daydreamy energy. Or that there is a lot of options that are being shown to you at this time. But just know that there is healing that is happening, that wheel is turning, and you have new beginnings ahead. Let's pull a couple Dragon Oracle cards to close out this reading. Again, I would appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel. And like I said in the beginning, Sagittarius did also get this card, the Ancestral realm. So you might want to check that out too, to get a little bit more clarity around this situation if you need it. Okay, we got the Air and Water Dragon. Helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, be open to enlightenment, and express your inner song. Magenta Dragon enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories, and higher spiritual understanding. Prepare for accelerated ascension. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this has helped.